Hello, saying another video coming right here. This is about the California served up in 6 ways type deal, the ballot initiative for 2016. Okay, and try not to read all of it, but yeah, here we go. Don't be too hasty to dismiss idea of splitting up our golden state. California served up six ways. Let's not laugh off this six California's nonsense too quickly. By the way, this is the issues and ideas part of the paper. If you want to look it up, like I say, the modby.com/opinion. Sure, everyone living in Los Angeles will hate the idea of splitting California into six very unequal parts. They'd be cut off from virtually any water that isn't salty, so they'd have to get serious about desalinization. People in Sacramento might hate it too because they're too important for such a small part. Who knows how San Francisco and San Diego will react, but they already live in a detached state of mind, so they probably won't mind it. But here in Central California, the arbitrarily assigned name from venture capitalist Tim Draper, who has paid to put his six-state scheme on the ballot in 2016, the idea might grow some roots. Why? Well, in a nutshell, choose almond or walnut. What have we got to lose? The rest of the state already ignores this. How else to explain poverty so extreme that if we do become a separate state, we will immediately be one of the three poorest in the nation, tucked between Mississippi and New Mexico. It's not as if the rest of our current fellow citizens don't know we're poor. Every once in a great while they show up, wring their hands over terrible conditions, such as entire cities with no potable water, then fade into the sunset to have a glass of nice valley wine. We've long suspected the only reason they want to build the bullet train is so they can have a race, so they can race through our valley without having to stare too long at our sad, sweaty faces. That's not to say they haven't given us a growth industry. The state has built 15 prisons here in Central California. No other new state would have more than 5. Yeah, we'd have that on them. We'd have the prisons. There's one more thing coming up. We'll get to it. Clearly, we're dumping ground for things the current state doesn't want. Yeah. Yes, we did finally get a University of California, one of 4 state campuses in Central California. But how long do we have to wait for it to be built? The answer is too long. Maybe that's because money talks and we usually just listen. We've been listening for the sound of that promised economic rebound for the past 6 years, and we're still listening. The difference between median incomes on the coast and median incomes around here is startling. We're about 70 miles away, but our incomes are 56% higher. Splitting up the state wouldn't solve any of these problems, might even make them worse, except for one thing: water. As a separate state, we have the San Joaquin River and its delta mostly to ourselves. We have to share a little with Los Angeles and a little more with San Francisco through federal contracts. But these mega farms west of Fresno would be entitled to a lot of the Sacramento River's flow from the federally built Shasta Dam. And most of the water from the Tuolumne, Stanislaus, and Merced rivers would stay right here. That's because we built most of the dams ourselves. That's a lot of sweet, sweet water. Well, I know we're in a drought right now, but still, considering we keep it here, not shipped west, not shipped south, not shipped north. You get the idea. That's, by the way, that's mine. That's not in here. Wonder how much some of that would be worth to folks in Beverly Hills or Tiburon, or Menlo Park. This isn't to say we accept Draper's map, which, by the way, like I say, Tim Draper is a venture capitalist that drew up the map, put the ballot in. Central California is the only state without a coastline. Thanks a lot, Tim. But we could fix that. Folks in Salinas, Paso Robles, and Lompoc have more in common with us than they do with Silicon Valley and Los Angeles. Central California could extend over the mountains, through the valleys, and to the coast. With all our fresh water, we think most everyone farming in those communities would rather be part of us than be afterthoughts to all those thirsty urbanites. Finally, we don't have to accept what Draper named us either. New state, new name. My vote, Waterworld. It pays to advertise. That's pretty cool. By the way, this is opinions page editor Mike Dunbar wrote this, and probably will keep all this in. There will be a citation type deal down below where you can read it, in case I missed part of it. That cuts it for this part. And again, thank you. Bye. Peace.